What's up, everybody? Watt007 here, and welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to unlock Axel Brodie, the brand new character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links that is unlockable right now until December 14th. This character right here, I'm super excited to unlock, and after I show you guys how to unlock him, I'm going to give you guys a review on all of his level up reward cards and his skills. So let's go get into today's video, and if you guys are excited, you know what to do. Leave a like in the video down below and sub to the channel for more Duel Links content. And also, I got to go shout out all my YouTube member homies, and then we'll get into the video. Sorry for stalling. I gotta shout out the homies. Shout out to Caboose 1241, Hazri, Hope to Cruise, and Mr. KO 1354 for being members at the Chaos Triangle Pioneer and Misty Tread Only fan tier. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for your continued support. Now, in order to unlock Axel Brodie in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, it's honestly super easy to do, and if you have 2 IQ, you can figure it out. What you need to do is that you need to play in the DD Castle Assault event. Currently, this one lasts until December 14th, but don't worry, Konami repeats events often. They're most likely going to repeat this event later on the road, and it'll be the same exact thing. All you need to do when the event comes back is just complete floor 22. But if you are playing Duel Links before December 14th, all you need to do is get to floor 22. And in order to get to floor 22 on this event, first you need to go collect these gate keys right here, or these little DD Castle keys. To do that, all you need to do is just auto duel NPCs. I currently have none because I was getting a bunch of keys, but yeah, utilize your dual orbs that Konami gives you, auto duel the NPCs like crazy, and then collect a bunch of these purple keys. Once you get the purple keys, you play the event and basically duel against all of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all of these monsters, and just duel them. As you can see, you need to utilize the purple keys to challenge each floor, and once you beat each floor, you just keep climbing to the very top until you get to floor 22. And then once you get to floor 22, you have to beat Axel Brodie and his deck, and then you'll be able to unlock him. And when it comes to just climbing to floor 22, just use your best deck. Like, utilize your deck that utilize the auto duel against NPCs and just whatever you like to use the most. So if you have like a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, use your Blue Eyes White Dragon deck and just auto duel the entire event. Personally, for me, I utilize this Mass Change Exceeds deck. I know not everybody's going to be able to build this deck, but if you can, I strongly recommend it because I was able to get to floor 22 super easy. Click the auto duel. I was able to rank up the ranks super quickly. So if you can build this deck, I definitely recommend it, but don't worry, just use your best deck. You'll be fine. And if your best deck doesn't work too well, then what you can do is that you can just follow these symbols that the game shows you right here. I'll tell you what these monsters are weak to. So for example, if you're having a hard time against these floors, against these fire monsters, build a water deck so you'll be able to inflict ×3 the damage than you normally will. So if your auto duel deck just simply doesn't work against all of these monsters, just pay attention to see what they're weak to, and then once you do that, you'll be able to just destroy them and whatnot. So just keep in mind of that. But yeah, that's all you need to do. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to attempt to showcase me auto dueling against Axel Brodie right here. Let's see if my auto duel deck can work against this first try. If not, I guess I'm scamming you guys, clickbaiting you guys. But hey, to be honest, it's not the first time I've done it. I'm a scammy YouTuber, bro. Like, my issue with my content is like half of it is clickbait and half of it's not. Like, I sometimes do informational content, and then I also just do random like meme content. I don't know, it's wacky, but this is actually a really good hand right here. So hopefully we'll be able to get through the waves really quickly. I don't know. Oh no, yeah, Solid Soldier into Drill Dark. Okay, never mind. I was questioning these plays, but never mind. These plays are super spicy. Hold up. Like, he's about to attack, and then he has Mass Change. Like, I'm good to go. I wish he set Mass Change though. You're supposed to set Mass Change, Jack. Oh well, we're just auto dueling. It's no biggie. Still, you should have set that Mass Change so we could get the Anki. Okay, summon Anki. You can fire about to clap our cheeks, bro. Summon Anki. I might have to take over because he's not gonna summon into Anki. What are you doing? What are you doing? I might actually have to take over, but you know what? I'll still let him do it. Floodgate, Venus Shade. Okay. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Come on. What is he doing? Okay, I think we got this. I think we got this. Yeah, Anki destroyed. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's start attacking directly. You got this. Stop attacking his monster. Just attack directly. Oh no, I gotta take over. I gotta take over. We can literally direct attack. Oh, actually, we just got econ. Wait, we actually could use econ here. Hold up. Hold up. I might be able to do stuff here. Yeah, we destroy this. And then we play enemy controller.
You stupid.
Oh wait, I'm dumb. I'm actually dumb. I'm dumber. I'm so dumb. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. Hold up, never mind. Oh my goodness, I am actually so dumb. I should just let the auto duel do its thing. I clutched it. 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 Okay. So when it came to needing to direct attack that previous turn, I went to overthink mode where I went away from my original plan. My original plan was just to direct attack over and over and over again. But I'm like, wait, there's a chance I could win. So I overthought and almost clowned right there. So there you go. It sort of works for auto dueling, but at the same time, the auto duel on PC is a little stupid in my opinion, but we were able to clutch it up. Oh, brother. Subscribe for more wacky content like this. There's two types of power. Power that people want and power that people ignore. The power we want is courage. Thanks to the courage of my friends, I made it this far. And that gives me more strength, so I'll never allow the darkness in my heart to break me. So in this new battlefield, I'm not a mere soldier. I'm a true warrior. Hey, now I gotta go take a screenshot of this for the thumbnail. Let me go take a look at his level of rewards because I'm looking forward to it, man. So first, with your boy Axel Brodie right here, he has a skill called Volcanic Burning Deck. And the reason why that they have it like this is because Volcanic has actually been in Duel Links for a lot of years now, but it is through a box. And Konami is not going to make these cards like free to play where they would give us one copy of Doomfire in his starting deck. So due to that, they're like, okay, we'll give you access to these cards for free through a skill, but if you want actual copies of the card, you need to pay gems or money. That's how they always done it. It's not a surprise that they're doing it like this, but still, this skill right here at the beginning of the duel, you can add 2 Volcanic Shell, 1 Doomfire, 1 Blaze Accelerator, and 1 Tri-Blaze Accelerator into your deck. And in addition, you can utilize these following decks once per duel. And then it looks like you can use one of these effects during your next turn after you have activated Blaze Accelerator, add a Tri-Blaze Accelerator from your deck or grave to your hand. That's actually really good. And then you have this other effect where if you have activated Tri-Blaze Accelerator, you can add a Volcanic Doomfire from your deck or to your graveyard to your hand. That's cool. So you do have to wait a whole nother turn to add the Volcanic Doomfire or add the Tri-Blaze Accelerator. But the fact that you can like start chipping away at your opponent with Blaze Accelerator and Tri-Blaze Accelerator, and then on your next turn, give yourself your combo pieces later on in the duel is kind of nice. It's not a broken skill, but it definitely speeds up Volcanics. So that's awesome right there. That's actually a really good skill. I like it. At level 3, he has a card called Soul of Fire. Your opponent draws 1 card, select 1 Pyro-type monster from your deck and remove it from play. Like damage to your opponent equal to quarter of the attack and remove monster. If you activate this card, you cannot declare an attack this turn. That is interesting to see. This card could potentially be broken in a burn deck, because if you have like 3 copies of this card, you can play all 3 of them right away. So if you have a deck that can like draw, burn, that could be kind of annoying. But then again, though, you would have to rock 3 copies of Soul of Fire, and you still need the Pyro-type monster in your deck itself in order to inflict a lot of damage, because there's a lot of high attacking Pyro monsters in Duel Links, but at the same time, you would have to put those in your deck, and if you draw 2 those, that would be bricks. So I don't think, even if you put this in a pure burn deck that is all about burning, it's not going to be that optimal, because you would have to run those high attack power monsters and they're going to be bricks in your deck. So I feel like this card could potentially be broken, but at the same time, probably not. There's a reason why this is going to be just his first level up reward card, but still cool card to see. Next up at level 7, we have this card called Fire Trooper. I actually kind of like the artwork. This card, when summoned, you can send to the graveyard to inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Cool. Another burn card. A lot of burn cards we're seeing here. I am not too sure how I feel about that. Next up at level 10, we have Volcanic Counter. Love to see some new Volcanic support in Duel Links. When you take battle damage while this card's in your graveyard, banish it from your graveyard. Then if there is a fire monster other than Counter in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the amount of battle damage you took. Ooh, that's pretty spicy. I thought that they were gonna nerf it towards like a quarter of damage, but no, if you get attacked by like a Blue Eyes, you can just force your opponent to take 1500 damage if you still live that turn. Nice. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like this card, and it's Volcanic support, so that's always nice to see. And the artwork of this card is really cool. I like it. That's awesome. At level 13, we have Draw, Sense, Fire. Won't talk too much about that because, as you can see, it's already in the game. At level 14, we have Solar Flare Dragon. While you control another Pyro-type monster, this card cannot be attacked. During each of your end phases, inflict 250 damage to your opponent. It's a whatever. That's a whatever card. Next up, we have Volcanic Scattershot. Let's go. Level 2 Fire Pyro Effect Monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, inflict 250 damage to your opponent. If this card is sent to the graveyard by the effect of a Blaze Accelerator card, you can send 2 Volcanic Scattershots from your hand and or deck to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters opponent controls. So yeah, you get to inflict tiny bits of burn damage to your opponent with this card. And on top of that, if you utilize this card with Blaze Accelerator, you can also send more Scattershots to the graveyard to blow up every other card in the field. So if your opponent had 3 monsters, you can play Blaze Accelerator, pop one of the cards, and then pop the other cards. Nice. This card actually combos really well with the deck. I like it. That's actually a pretty spicy card. At level 18, we have another Soul of Fire. At level 20, we have Fire Reload. Can only be used if you have fire type, pyro type monsters in your hand. Return all cards in your hand to your deck and shuffle it, then draw the same number of cards that will return to your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. This skill right here is literally just a better reload, which explains why it says Fire Reload, because with the reload skill in Duel Links, you have to wait like on your 5th turn or onwards or something like that in order to trigger the skill. But luckily with this, if you only have fire pyro type monsters in your hand, you can just shuffle them all right away and then redraw right away. So if you are playing a volcanic deck and you don't want all fire monsters, you want to draw into your like Blaze Accelerators, you can just utilize this skill to just shuffle everything and then redraw everything. Or late in a duel where you need like to draw into like a spell trap card and you only have fire pyro type monsters in your hand, you can trigger the skill and go from there. It's cool that you can not need to wait so many turns and activate this right away. That's awesome. So I like it. That's like a pretty cool card, or pretty cool skill. I don't know why I keep calling it a card. Hopefully we get other versions of this skill like Water Reload or Grass Reload. You know what I'm saying? That would actually be pretty cool. Or like Wind Reload. That'd be pretty cool to see. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, Fire Reload, cool skill. Level 21, we have another Fire Trooper. Level 23, we have another Volcanic Counter. Level 25, we have another Solar Flare Dragon. Level 30, you have another Volcanic Scattershot. Level 33, another Fire Trooper. At level 35, Volcanic Counter yet again. What's poppin', my guy? And at level 38, another Volcanic Scattershot and another Solar Flare Dragon. And are we going to get something new at 45? Yes, we are. What is this level 45 reward? Volcanic Wall, a continuous spell card. Once per turn, you can send 3 cards from your top of your deck to your graveyard. And if you do, inflict 250 damage to your opponent for each pyro type monster sent to the graveyard by this effect. You cannot declare an attack during the turn you activate this effect. Wow. That is actually... Oh, this is definitely going to be a card that's going to get abused. I genuinely think that decks that rely super on the milling and whatnot, I feel like people are going to consider attacking this card in, because this card can be used in decks outside of just Volcanic and Pyro. Oh, it's good that we only have 1 copy of this card, because if we had 3 copies of this card, turn 1 plays would be insane. So yeah, that's cool. Again though, if you only got this turn 2 or late in the duel, it'd definitely be a brick for the fact that you can attack if you activate this card. Yeah, because in decks that need to mill cards in order to go for the combos, this is a great opening turn 1 play. So of course you can attack when you go first. So that's interesting right there. I'm very curious to see if this card is going to be abused in the future of Duel Links. Oh baby, that is scary. Now let's go take a look at his skills that were not his level up reward cards. Let's go take a look at them. First, we have Volcanic Force. You can send 1 face-up Tri-Blaze Accelerator you control the graveyard to play a Volcanic Doomfire from your deck, hand, or graveyard. The skill can only use once per duel. That's awesome right there, because if you're playing just a straight-up Volcanic deck, you don't need Volcanic Doomfire in your hand in order to go for combos. So that means that you can rock a lot of copies of Tri-Blaze and just Blaze Accelerator, 1 copy of Volcanic Doomfire, and then you can just play Volcanic Force to yoink the Doomfire out to the field. That's actually awesome. This is actually a pretty good skill for Volcanic specifically. I like it. Next skill we're gonna take a look at is Reloading. Can be used by sending 1 or 2 fire monsters from your hand to your graveyard while I control a Blaze Accelerated card. Choose Volcanic monsters from your deck equal to the number of cards you send from your hand to the graveyard, and send it / them to your graveyard. The skill can only use once per duel. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool right here, because you can send like some of your Volcanic cards into the graveyard, and some of them have the ability to where if you pay X amount of life points, you can add them back to your hand, and then you can reutilize them as ammo essentially to keep chipping away at your opponent. So this is actually kind of a cool skill right here. I feel like it is a little costly though, because you do need to send 1 or 2 fire monsters in order to trigger this skill, but at the same time, you could potentially go into combos. I don't know how I feel about this one though. I kind of like the other ones, but let me know in the comment section down below if I'm maybe missing something when it comes to the skill. But yeah, it's kind of meant to me. Next up, we're going to take a look at Maximum Firepower. Until the end of the turn, 1 pyro type monster you control gains 200 attack times the number of pyro type monsters in your graveyard. The skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel. This could actually be potentially really good, because if you have like 5 pyro monsters in your graveyard, you can trigger the skill and basically give one of your pyro type monsters a boost of 1,000 attack or something like that. That'd actually be pretty scary. So you can just send a bunch of your Volcanic cards to the graveyard, give your Doomfire a huge boost of attack, and kind of go ham from there. Not bad at all. Next up, we're going to take a look at Fight on the Front Lines. All fire pyro type monsters you control gain 200 attack and defense. Basically, this is like a field spell, but it's through a skill. So it's like a permanent effect. And it also says you control, so your opponent won't get the boost. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that, honestly. Next up, we're going to take a look at Blaze Accelerator Reserve. Can be used by sending 1 or 2 volcanic monsters from your hand to the graveyard. Choose Blaze Accelerator cards from your deck or graveyard equal to the number of cards that you send from your hand to the graveyard and add it/them to your hand. This skill can only be used once per duel. So this is actually really cool because you get to search for your Blaze Accelerator and try Blaze Accelerator with this. And if you send the volcanics that can get added back to your hand by paying X amount of life points, you'll be able to just basically continuously recycle. So yeah, you get to pitch your volcanics that could get triggered abilities from the graveyard to search for your combo pieces to summon it to Doomfire. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. That's actually pretty good. Blaze Accelerator Recovery. Return up to 3 volcanic or Blaze Accelerator cards from your graveyard to your deck. The skill can only be used once per duel. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like it's kind of lackluster compared to the other skills we talked about in today's video. And last but not least, we're going to take a look at Blaze Accelerator Deployment. Turn 1 Blaze Accelerator control to a Tri-Blaze Accelerator. This skill once per turn and twice per duel. This skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel. That's spicy right there. So yeah, if you got like 3 copies of Volcanic Doomfire, you can just change your Blaze Accelerators to Tri-Blaze Accelerator. So you could potentially like run 3 Doomfire, 3 Blaze Accelerator. Don't worry about Tri-Blaze Accelerator at all, and then just utilize the skill to get Tri-Blaze Accelerator out here. That's cool. That's probably one of the best ones so far. These skills are crazy, and it's cool too that Konami is kind of reviving a very old archetype, because Volcanics have been around in Duel Links for like 3 years now. So the fact that Axel is now in Duel Links and he's giving a ton of volcanic support could potentially make the deck playable again. And these skills right here are so cool too, because there's so many skills to support volcanics. I like it a lot. That is honestly awesome to see. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below for Axel being in Duel Links. I'm looking forward to leveling him up. I want to snag those spicy gems. I want to get those new volcanic support, and maybe, just maybe, I'll make a video on the new volcanic support. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know how motivated I'm feeling, to be honest. I'm a bad YouTuber, but I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Nonetheless, if you guys did, be sure to leave a like on the video and sub to the channel for more Duel Links content. Other than that, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, everybody.